right, y'all. So this episode of Chasing Atlanta was giving what it was giving, girl. It was giving a lot. So let's give it what we got. So the episode starts off with us seeing that Lauren is back in the States, honey. She is back in Atlanta, or so we think, because when she sit down with somebody later, she was like, I don't want to go back to Atlanta. Okay. But she sits down in the goddamn Uber, and she decides to call her dad. And she and her dad start to talk about the international deal that she claims is $5 million now. I honestly think that the deal could grant you $5 million. I think that you could get $5 million out the deal, but I don't think they wrote you a $5 million check. I don't think that's what happened, and that's what you're leading us on to believe. No, ma'am, give us the truth. You have a chance to make $5 million. Well, you know what, girl? It is your $5 million deal. You claim it, girl. You claim it, sis. And then you went on to talk about music, and you was like, oh, the girls went up for me down to the China. They went up for me down to the karaoke. Do you know that karaoke was designed for people who cannot sing? You know, it's more entertaining when people who cannot sing get up there and try to sing because it's entertaining to us. It, fulfills the art of karaoke. They was going up for you, girl, because you were a hoot. You fulfilled your purpose. Not because you was the next Beyonce. Like that, you were not the vocal Bible. I hope that's not what you were thinking when the girls hooped and hollered for you at the karaoke bar. Do music because you want to, sis. Not because you feel the people are in high demand of it, because we are not. We're going to give it a listen. We're going to see you strut across the stage and do your little ones and your twos, girl. We're here for all of that. But we are not beating down your block or knocking pictures off your wall to try to get anything musically from you. And then you go on to talk about your transition. And let me just say, on behalf of your daddy, your family, and everybody but you, we already knew. So, I mean, yeah, it's great to hear you verbalize it. But, girl, it's no big surprise that you are transitioning. We already... Last season, when you sat down and talked to your daddy and you was like, oh, I'm just doing this to sell products and to sell a brand, he knew right then you was on some bullshit. That's why he told you don't go too far to where you can't come back from if this ain't what you really want to do. I added the last part, but I'm sure he was implying that. But that's why he said that, because he already knew. He could see through the... We could all see, Lauren. We could all see what was going on. But I'm so glad you have internalized it and now you have realized what we already knew. Hallelujah. Oliver go sees Trey, J-Ron, honey, and he got Chef Holly over there because he's trying to make you weak and knock you off your feet. But Oliver said, no, baby, he planted like the rivers of waters, and he shall not be moved, honey. So he gets in there. Oliver is like, okay, so you got all this going on. I see you all the successful silence and all this and all that. But where do I fit in? Where do you see yourself romantically? Where does the nerd fit in? And Homeward was like, right out the gate, I'm talking marriage, I'm talking a family, you know I got children. Okay, slow down, because you are moving way too fast, sir. And this is coming from somebody who moves way too fast sometimes. Damn, you just bought the flowers, and now you got Chef Holly giving me a hibachi surprise. Baby steps. Can we get in a relationship first before we talk marriage? Are we even compatible? Baby, I'm 30 now. Those questions are valid to me. Then you want to start a family. Look like you already beat me to the punch, bitch. You said you got children. You already got your family. You want me to step in. Okay, bitch, I'm trying to start. You want me to step in. But before I step in, let me breathe out. Because, bitch, right now, I am still waiting to exhale. Hallelujah. That's word to Whitney. Because... Let me just bask in the ambiance of this place first. Let me smell the hibachi grill. Let me do something. Let me just process. But I guess on the way to Trey, Oliver was listening to Sunshine Anderson, heard it all before. Because, baby, she was like, I done been down this road way too many times. Boy, please, I know you. And furthermore, like, my career's taking off and I just ain't got time for that. I don't have time for this right here. No, ma'am, no spam. And that's when Jay Ron was like, girl, it's now or never. He laid it on so thick, bitch, molasses was paper thin compared to the shit that he laid down. He was like, this, that, and the third. It's always the black people. You see the white people, they adopt and they get married. They fulfilling their prophecy. But us, okay, we just don't want to let gray be gray, okay? Just let somebody love you. I'm like... And then from there, went right into, have you talked to Q? Well, see right there, that right there lets me know that you care nothing about me, bitch, because if you was in my life like you say you want to be, bitch, you would have known that me and you ain't even speaking right now. So why would you even ask me about him if you want me to enjoy this motherfucking event? And if that was not bad enough, you then went on to say, well, you know, me and Q used to talk. Chef Holly, can you make me two of those places to go? Because I'm done here. I don't know why this nigga even called. He just wanted me to meet you. I'm guessing that's what it was. He wanted me to meet you. And show off that he can bring some little cute hottie with a body over here, honey. Bitch, I'm not about to wear out my overtight tracksuit over here on your bullshit. No, ma'am. I can stretch this shit out in a more meaningful occasion, in a more meaningful place. Bitch, the atmosphere don't even... No. Get me out of... Chef Holly, are you done yet? And go heavy on the beef because... Troy and Dominique. So, Troy invites Dominique to this venue and basically... He was trying to find himself over the course of the year, Troy. And he was like, well, baby, I don't want to do the PR. Well, no, he going back to his PR roots. He said he don't want to do the styling no more. And he don't want to work down to the dealers no more. Well, no, he didn't say that. So mama still got a 9-to-5, I'm assuming. But he don't want to do the styling anymore. He don't want that side hustle anymore. He realizes that's not what he really wants to do. So in his meantime, in between time, he kept going live on Instagram. And that gave him the dream, honey. That just awakened in him something serious. And now he wants to start his own not television, like YouTube show. Well, that could be TV because I stream YouTube on my TV. You stream me on your TV, bitch, and we TV stores. So he want him some too. So he said he gonna start him a show, and this was the venue by which he was gonna make it happen. And kudos to you, Troy. Like, until you find out what you want to do, try it all, bitch. But understand that a jack of all trades is a master of none. So even if you want to branch off into different things, make sure it's in the same arena. Like me, I'm on YouTube. I have a podcast. I have other things coming up, but it's all in the entertainment arena. You don't want to do fashion and entertainment until you really have a solidified brand and you have a solid following. Because these are two totally different atmospheres. So for now, just pick which arena you are more passionate about, master that, and then you can go back to the Touch by Tag or to the YouTube, whichever takes precedence. Troy then goes on to tell Dominique, well, girl, we gonna cancel the field day, and we gonna go ahead and do a cute little dinner. Now, I'm guessing along the day, the dinner had turned into a lunch because this happened in broad daylight, and it was called a brunch. So, I mean, you was gonna have a cute little gathering with food there. That's what he was saying overall. And Dominique was like, you sure, girl? He was like, yeah, I'm sure, girl. Ain't gonna be no fighting, ain't gonna be no arguing, and ain't gonna be no mess. Oh, girl. You could not be a worse psychic because those 3 things were the only 3 things that took place. Nothing else besides the 3 things that you said you did not want happened. And so then Oliver shows up late as hell, but girl, that's more my speed, girl. I ain't trying to be here for the small talk and the yin and yang. So Oliver shows up and he's like, girl, Kendra's still mad. Oh my God, like it's been over a year. Can't we just get over it? Can't we just talk? Girl, even if I am wrong and even if I am, at fault for some of this shit, because it's definitely not all, you never gonna hear no goddamn apology if we don't sit down and talk, bitch. So let's sit down and talk. Furthermore, why are we still beefing, girl? I done seen you out and about and we was cool. I invited you to events and everything. And then out the blue, you just can't come and it's a diss track out in my honor. So, girl, what is going on? Are we cool or are we not? And if we not cool, bitch, is this because the first time we had fell out or is this a new reason? Like, I'm lost. I am lost. And I'm not even speaking for me. I'm speaking for Oliver. And as a viewer, I couldn't agree more. Like, bitch, Kendra lost. Kendra, why are you really mad? You want to talk? You want to kiki with Kat? You want to come on to the Yes Guy Round Table? You want to talk to the Justice League? Why are you upset, mama? I don't understand why. Why? Because at the end of the day, these people had no obligation to get, and you are my girl. You are my favorite on this show, actually. These people had no obligation to get you out of jail for a crime you committed. Even if you didn't commit it. They didn't get you in there. It's not their responsibility to get you out. If they want to help, then fine. But even if they say they want to help and then renege and say, nah, bitch, I don't want to get involved. Be mad, talk to them about it, but still, you cannot hold them to the fire and be like, you betrayed me. They never did you wrong. The service they were going to offer was never required in the first place. It was a courtesy. And you having to take the album down would kind of fall on you because if you had contracts in place, fuck what they got going on and fuck what they got to say. If I got a contract protecting me and the rights to the song, bitch, it's staying, and so is my album. Fuck what beef we have. It is what it is. So, Again, Kendra, why are you really upset? Please talk to me, daughter, because I love you. And Wayne. I want to talk to you alone first, and then I would like to talk to both of y'all together. And then this whole Wayne is the middleman shit, I can see that, but Kendra got a mind of her own. Like, I can see that, but Kendra has a mind of her own. Not to say that Wayne wasn't planting bugs and twisting words and, miscommunicating information. I'm not saying that was not happening. But what I'm saying is, even if it did, it's up to Kendra to be like, okay, bitch, I'm not happy with you right now because of what the fuck I'm hearing. What the fuck is up? It's up to her to reach that resolve. And so then Dominique was like, well, girl, since I got you on the line, Miss Oliver, ever since I talked to you, Miss Lauren ain't got shit to say to me. We used to be cool, high, and by throughout the city, but now the bitch ain't talking to me. I can't groom her dog. She won't get back to me. She paying me dust. And I feel like you got something to do with it. And Oliver in the scene was like, well, girl, you remember when I invited you down to my house? I did FaceTime her and y'all talk, but then you get in the confessional and was like, yes, bitch, I did tell her everything you told me. I'm her friend, what did you expect? 1 + 1 = 2. Why wasn't that energy present in the scene? That's why people question your loyalty. It has nothing to do with, like, people just not liking you or people being jealous of you. It's the way you move. Even if you didn't mean any ill intention with what was going down or what you said. Which I have as belief because you're smarter than 2 5th graders per you. But it's just the way you move. You gotta figure that out, mama. Or own it. Yes, I'm a messy ass, shiesty ass bitch and what? Speaking of Lauren, she had did a scene with her scene partner down to the Airbnb. Oh, and it was nice too, girl. Nice little view, girl. High rise, girl. It was giving what it was giving. And this scene, which was basically unnecessary, it was flat. They was talking about the fact that, she was debating moving back to ATL because she got this apartment in China that she can't go back to, which you need to cancel the lease on, girl, because this whole coronavirus lasted a year. And I doubt between the time you came back and right now that you have gone back. So all of these months you've been paying rent or lack thereof on an apartment that you can't even stay at. So, girl, cancel that shit and get you a place down here because here's where you at. Then she went on to say she needed an assistant, and I'm just like, okay. But right after that, she was like, business is crazy. I need an assistant because I can't juggle everything. But I need somebody who understands the highs of the business and the lows because sometimes it's so low. And she tapped the ground with her nails and was like, where is the money? Well, I'm pretty sure that's the exact question the assistant is going to be asking when he can't be paid. So if you ain't got no money to survive, if you don't know where your money coming from, how the fuck you going to pay an assistant that you really don't even need? Do you really understand that you only need an assistant or a manager or a PR or any outside source when the business is too much for you to handle? You can handle a little fluctuation, mama. You can handle a little ebb and flow, mama. You don't need no goddamn assistant. You need a job. Because if your shit ain't consistent, who gonna pay your bill? Where do broken hearts go? Who gonna pay your bill, sis? Lil Kendra's video shoot, much like YB said, Lil Kendra is really the only person we see consistently working. Shout out to you, Rico, because you came in here showing your grind. But Kendra, since she hopped on the scene, every time we see her in a personal scene, mama is working. We ain't seeing her just down, kicking her feet up, down to the lounge. Mama is working. Studio or video shoot, she is getting the grind in, and kudos to you for that. So she invited Dominique, and Dominique had on the same outfit that he swore he wasn't recreating, but girl, just adding sparkles to the sleeve and adding words to the goddamn hat does not mean that it's a totally different outfit. It's the same outfit. But okay. The dogs was cute. Rico with the K had stopped by. Well, his cute ass. I really do like Rico. Don't take anything about it. You're cute. I don't want no drama. I ain't trying to fight no groupies. I'm good. Kendra was like, I don't know what's really going on with me and Lauren. I tried to reach out to her time and time again. I got no answer. She forced me to take my album down. Calling Wayne the Pain down to the 3 o'clock in the morning talking about she drunk, which was completely irrelevant to the conversation, but whatever. And then she was like, I just want to see what we went wrong. And I'm here for that. But if that was the case, then why did you show up to the brunch with the energy that you did? Because it's like, you talking in your video shoot like you want to resolve. But that's not the energy you came with, mama. And again, what I need from you is understanding. So here we are to the main event, the dinner turned brunch turned brawl. Cause bitch. Okay, so of course, Q and Lauren was not there. Cause they the girls, honey. And everybody was arriving, showing great energy. I think the thing was white. Very few people kind of paid attention to the color scheme. Everybody had on black with a hint of white, or this with a hint of white, or animal print, or whatever the fuck they wanted to wear. And then Wayne the Pain and Kendra shows up. Y'all, the energy from her walking down the sidewalk to walking up the stairs, you could just tell. It was like boom, boom, boom. I'm not here to play. I'm not here to talk. I'm not here for peace. I'm here for war. That's it. She sits down. The energy is tense, but everybody is pushing through, trying to make this day a success. Then, boom, Troy is like, oh my God, there's an edible arrangement here. You do the honors, Oliver, since you co-hosting, how about you read it? Troy getting all perched because Troy is thinking that one of his trade and sent him an edible arrangement and he want to hear Oliver read it to him out loud. Baby, Oliver opened that motherfucking envelope and it was addressed to him from Lauren. Egg all over poor little Troy face. He was like, what? This is my party. How you gonna send somebody else a gift? What the fuck, bitch? Big boss, why you ain't sending me no gift, okay? I like fruit too. But girl, it wasn't for you. It was for Oliver. And it said, girl, I'm sorry I can't make it, but the girls don't see it for the dog anyway, so I don't really feel bad. I gotta be with K. Michelle, girl. Fuck y'all. I'm kind of agreeing with Troy. Is K. Michelle the only excuse you have? Because every time you can't hang around these girls, every time you miss an event that's involving these girls, it's always due to K. Michelle. What was she doing during the pandemic that you just had to be at? Because the pandemic started around like January, March-ish. It's December and we ain't seen shit. So what was y'all working on? But anyway, while Oliver is reading the note, Kendra reacts. Right around the part where he was like, you know the girls don't see it from me. Well, I show the fuck down. And so when Oliver finished reading, he is like, oh my God, for the sake of today, Kendra, please don't. And Kendra was like, no, I ain't here for you. You good. I want to find out where the fuck you and where the fuck Lauren is because, bitch, I got a bone to pick with them hoes. Oliver like, oh my God, girl, it's okay. Like, no. Kendra like, well, bitch, I said I didn't want to beat your ass today, so why you mad? Like, the hood mentality really started coming out. Like, I said you good, so why? She didn't understand, like, it don't matter who your target is. Nobody today. Just no. Kendra wasn't computing that. Kendra was not calculating that today was not the day for her to turn up. She came on go and it's like, bitch, I'm going. That's just it. So while Kendra and Oliver talking and bantering back and forth, Oliver takes out his grill. I thought the reason why Kendra had got out of her seat and was ready to fight was because Oliver was like, you're a mess. You're a mess. No. I'm from Houston. She from Georgia. Apparently it's a southern thing because Florida bitches is like this too. Once you start taking shit off, anything, bitch, you could be wiping your lip gloss off. Okay, so we about to go. That's a sign of bitch, it's time to fight. When he took his grill out, Kendra was like, okay, so now you're ready. Okay, cool. She was on go. They took her to the back and she was like, you playing that victim shit. He playing a victim. On Dario, you acting like it's me and it's not me. It's not me. I'm not crazy. Then what is it? The boy took his grill out, which was a move. I just said that, but at the same time, you said, I'm not here for you. So why was your energy that high towards him? You didn't even speak to him when you came in. If your beef was with him today, girl, you good. How you doing, girl? I'm going to talk to you about you later. You was like Jocelyn at that reunion. Anybody can get it. I believe that you was on go for anybody. And apparently so was Troy. Troy picked a side. Because after that shit happened, Troy was like, and that go for Wayne the Pain and Kendra. They can both get it. I'm like, ooh. See, y'all two ain't that girl. Like, y'all might be that girl, but y'all not that girl. Like, and y'all know y'all not. Whereas Wayne the Pain and Kendra, that girl. And y'all saw the fruits of that labor relatively soon after. So Kendra comes back out after she is seemingly calmed down. And I think Oliver calls her a victim. And that's when she was like, I ain't no motherfucking. She got up. She threw a cup. That's when the brawl ensued. Everybody was fucking fighting. Well, except for Oliver. He got the fuck out of Dodge. Everybody else, and Travis. Because Travis had fixed him a plate. And the reason why y'all didn't see Travis while the brawl was happening because he was in the back fixing his to-go plates. Because when Troy was out saying, you're gonna die, you're gonna die. Y'all didn't see Travis sitting there with his plate. Travis was like, bitch. The first plate was 15, and this is the rest. Cause bitch, so everybody fighting. I don't know where the dreadhead came from, or what he was doing. Because at some point throughout the fight, he was straddling Wayne the Pain and riding him like a bull in the fucking rodeo. He wasn't punching him or nothing. What's going on? And poor Rico, my poor boo Rico, he just trying to hold people back. Kendra said, boom, clack, knocked him upside the fucking head with an iron chair and then threw it. And my heart is with whoever that motherfucking chair landed on. Because, bitch, when it did meet its match, I don't know whether that was a man or a woman. Because a man hit with an iron chair could be just as high in his screaming. All I heard was, sweet Jesus! Ow! Lay me at the throne! Leave me there alone! Oh, Jesus! Call my name now! She was just, that person was just so hurt. And then, as Kendra threw it, she did something to Rico. And then he was hurt. He was like, yeah! He like, oh, he screamed out in angst. And it was just like, oh, God. Poor Troy. He was like, you're gonna die, you're gonna die. And I'm thinking like, oh my God. First of all, stop that shit. That's why we losing people left and right now. If you get your ass whooped, you just got your ass whooped. People do not deserve to die because you can't fight as well as you thought you could. That's not our fault. That is not our fault. But I do understand, bitch. Not only you gonna beat my ass, you gonna beat my ass on television, and then you gonna beat my ass on television on my birthday? Count your days. But simmer down with all that death shit. All that you gonna die shit. No, ma'am. Especially when you talking to T.S. Lil Kendra and Wayne the Pain, because they might take that shit literally and y'all might not make it home. So I want y'all to really just slow down because y'all moving way too fast. But y'all, that was the episode. That's what it gave me. It gave what it gave, so I gave it what I had. Make sure you guys are liking, commenting, subscribing, and that your notifications are on. Same place, same time.